What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Andre. I'm here in my bedroom, and we on this quarantine, so I got nothing else better to do. So I'm gonna tell y'all a little story, a little scary story about my encounter with shadow people. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so this story takes place in Charleston, South Carolina, when I was in fourth or fifth grade, and the day was normal. I went to school. I came back. I went outside and played with my friends for a little bit, and then I went inside. My mom was cooking dinner. I asked for something. She said no. I got mad, and then I went up the stairs. And at the top of the stairs, I looked into my sister's room, and he was there. So, prior, maybe a month or two prior to this, to when I saw the shadow person, me and my sister had changed the rooms. So at the top of the stairs, it was her room now, or her room at the time of at the time, and then my room to the right. So her room was a little bit off center to the right. So I went up. I was gonna turn to go to my room, and as I was turning, I saw the shadow person like at the side of her bed. Okay, so it just messed with me because I looked at him. I was like, ugh, and then he looked at me like not. He didn't have like a face. He didn't have eyes, but he looked at me, and I could not move. And then he looked away, and then he went down to where you couldn't see him, like down, and then I couldn't see him, but it looked like he was doing something. He was like hunched over and like down on the ground, and like I was startled. He looked at me, and then he looked back and then went down, and that just messed with me so bad. I told this story to friends. I don't know if they believe me or not, but that messed me up. Another time, late night, I remember it was fight night between Mayweather and Pacquiao. I was playing basketball by myself at night, and I don't know if it was me, but I was playing, and then there was a garage light, or not a garage light, that there was an outside light, and I was playing basketball, and then I looked behind me, and on the wall there's a huge like shadow of like a person. It was like almost as tall as the house, but it was just the outline. I don't know if that was a shadow person or if it was my mind just messing with me, but that was pretty scary. So the last story takes place in the Philippines. Yeah. Alright, so this one, I was in summer. I don't remember, but it was elementary school. So me and my family and I went to the Philippines, and I knew something was off, because like I just felt weird the entire time there. And so this was on the first day, pure daylight. We were going to our house that we were gonna stay at. We got the door open. I walk in, and then I was like in the middle of the house, like and then I was just looking at it and like turning my head, and one of the doors was open, and you could see in a room. Um, I I saw. I don't even know how to describe it. It was. I turned. The door was open. I saw something white. Something white like open the closet and then jump in and then close it, and that freaked me out. Um, I don't know if I was seeing things. I've heard stories about like my relatives that have um, seen a white figure like that. But yeah, and then there was another time. I don't know if this is just a ghost or someone was playing a prank, but it was it was creepy. So on our last night there, uh, my I don't know how you describe it. Like okay, yeah, my cousins and I were in a room. We had the window open because it was hot, and it's the Philippines. So we were just chilling there, and there's these things in the Philippines where people like these snacks, I guess, where it's called taho, and people usually there's people like all around, like carrying like two buckets with a stick, and they would just carry it over their shoulder. They would yell like taho taho, and to get people to buy it and buy from him. So I don't know what it was, but it was like 11 at night, and all of a sudden we all hear taho just one time, and then like we were like, I was like, did you hear that? They was like, yeah. So yeah, it's safe to say we didn't sleep that night, but you know, these were the. So yeah, that's it for my ghost stories. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, comment, like, share the video. I don't care. Please make sure you show this video some love. And you know, back to school vlog. Hopefully, maybe, hopefully, if we go back to school because it is quarantine. But anyways, that's it. Thank you. Good night.